Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. For this video, I'm going to open up my third Sam's Bead Box. If you did not see the very first box I got, I will put a picture up of what I got in it. And now I'm going to put a picture up of the two designs that I made with that Spa Day box. Now if you like what I got in the box and what I made with it, great news. You can still go get that Spa Day box and remake the necklace and earrings that I did for that box. And you will see a link for past boxes down there below in the description bar. Now the second box I got was called Sweet Peach, and I made again two designs with that box. So I'll put a picture up of what I got in the Sweet Peach box. A lot of gorgeous materials, as you can see. Now I'm going to put a picture up of the first design that I made with that box. And right after I got done designing that, I had another idea. And I wanted to experiment more with flower and leaf beads, so I ended up going into my stash and seeing what I had, if this would work with different kinds of flower and leaves, and it did. So I'm going to put a picture up of the second design that I did with the second box. Alright, and again, if you like those two designs, and I loved how both necklaces went together. That was actually the first time I've ever made two necklaces that can be worn together. And if you really liked those two necklaces, you can still go get that Sweet Peach box and make both of those designs. And you will see, again, down there in the description bar, you will see past boxes. Now, this Sam's Bead Box here is a curated monthly subscription box of Czech glass and gemstone beads and metal components. This is a $49 a month plus shipping and includes over $80 in value, and it ships out the 10th of each month or on the next business day. Subscribe by August 9th to receive the August box as your first box. Use code BEAD5, and that's all caps. I'll put that up on the screen now. Again, use code BEAD5 for $5 off your first box. Now I'm going to put the Sam's Bead Box website down there below in the description bar, so you can just go down there, click it, and make sure you use your coupon so you get $5 off your first box. Again, don't forget to shop past boxes, including the July Sam's Bead Box. I will have the link for past boxes down there below in the description bar. And I'm also going to have other links, like their YouTube channel, because they do reveals with this box, and they also do tutorials with it and other tutorials. So check out the description bar, and again, below my video where you see Beautiful Nights subscribe, make sure you are subscribed so that you get notifications every time I upload new videos. And also, when you click the bell button after you subscribe, you have to select all, because if you don't, you will not receive videos from me. YouTube has changed a lot over the years. Alright, so that's everything. Let's go ahead and dive into this box. Okay, we have a piece of paper here, and they have a little story for us to read. At least the last two boxes I got did. And there's also other information down here, as you could see. And then over here is the item list. And I love this because it tells you how much each item is worth, and you can go back and reorder these things. So it's pretty cool. Shoreline Stroll. I love searching for shoreline treasure. I walk slowly, scanning the sand for anything that catches The sunlight. Sea glass is a favorite of mine to hunt for. What was once trash has been transformed by the sea, smoothed and frosted from years of tumbling. On a recent beach walk, I came back to the car with a pocket full of small finds. Bits of driftwood, colorful stones, a few tiny pieces of sea glass, and lots of shiny shells. Likely cracked open by seagulls. I'm drawn to the wonderful iridescence of the shell's nacre, almost too pretty to feel natural. Think of this box like a beach treasure hunt. Inside you'll find classic sea glass tones. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Matte blues, greens, and yellows. We source the frosted freeform pendants, rice barrels, and tubes from a manufacturer who transforms recycled glass into imitation sea glass. Along with these shell selections, we choose Czech shapes to fill out our beach scene. Turtles, leaves for seaweed, and several two-hole beads for flowing multi-strand beachwear. Smooth fancy jasper coins and sakura agate tubes. Feel like polished beach stones. We can't wait to see what you design with all of these found treasures. Sam Siegel. And right here it says, share your designs in our Gem Chat FB group with hashtag Sam's Bead Box July 2025. Okay, and as you can see, more info here. You can pause and read over it if you like. Okay, and now I'm going to go to the list. Alright, so let's see. They do such a good job packaging this. And there's 2 candies in here. I love these. Were they're originals. They're definitely one of my fave candies, so it's kind of strange that they send it as my favorite. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is the 3rd one. The last 2 times I got this, I thought it was funny that there was the box, and in the box was a package, and then I unwrapped a first and then a second, but that was the 3rd one. That's funny. And I've said how I've always wanted to give somebody a gift that was a box and a box and a box and a box and just be ridiculous. It was hilarious. Wow. There are some beautiful beads in here. I've never seen those Czech turtles. There is another Czech turtle that is more of a tortoise, so it's a land turtle, but this one is definitely a water turtle. It's like a sea turtle. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Those are beautiful! Wow. I do have some recycled glass in my stash, but I did not buy it. It was gifted to me many years ago by a bead store, thanking me for all of the videos I have done over the years. These are beautiful. I do have these slices in my stash, but I had never seen them this big. I have the very thin ones. These are like 1/4 of an inch, no lie, thick. Those are incredible. Conch shell slice pendants. Size varies, 2 pieces. A few weeks ago, I went out on the boat and I found 2 giant, it wasn't this one, 2 giant, some kind of conch. I want to say one was called a queen something, and there was I think it was an actual conch. It was pink and orange inside, and I think that's the one they use to make gemstones with, for like sterling silver and gold jewelry. Alright, so those are epic. No way. Is this the flower agate? I was just looking at this on the internet and I thought it was amazing. It is so beautiful. I don't know for sure, but I want to say it is. I think it's called flower agate. So we'll see on the list. And really, I should just go straight to the list, but I have this thing where I just always have to inspect stuff and then I go to the list. It's just how I am. Oh my gosh. These are the biggest 2-hole round flat beads that I have seen, and they look like the newer low cabochons, Czech glass cabochons. I wonder if these are Czech. They might be, because there's Czech drugs in between, or if they're recycled. I want to say they're Czech though. That's gorgeous. That might be Amazonite. Beautiful shade. Wow. 2 barrel. Those are beautiful. There's the turtles. They're so cute. Turtles are my favorite animals, in case you didn't know. If I knew this box would have been like this, I would have worn my turtle rings. Long rice barrel aqua, sea glass. Awesome. Wow. Oh my gosh. This little starfish on the shell, mother of pearl shell. And wow, those are so cool. Even the back of them is beautiful. Look how beautiful the back is. Yeah, like I could use this side if I wanted to. It looks really good. It looks like somebody picked a shell off of the sand and it left this indentation in the sand. That is so cool. Nautiluses, more mother of pearl shell beads, marquise shape, matte seed beads. Those are cool. I think they're 8s. Doesn't say it, but it'll tell us on the package. This is beautiful. Indian agate or fancy agate. I think it's the same thing. Coin shapes. And there's little ones in between. That's neat. Usually they put a seed bead in between. And this looks like English cut. Czech beads. Amazing color. We have checkmate beads. 2-hole. Leaf beads. That I think is olivine. These are gorgeous. Brown Picasso table cut. Wow. Oval shaped Czech beads. I don't know what this shape is called, but that's awesome. These are flowers. Beautiful. Teardrops. Matte teardrops. Have I seen matte teardrops like this? I don't think I have. Wow, these match the seed beads exactly? Almost. Very close. That's cool. Okay, I hope my camera's correct. I love this strand. That's awesome. Okay, and wow, these are so cute. Are these the little rondelles? Was it like 4 by 3.5, I think, the size? Those are cool. I've never seen them in 2-tone like that. Alright, to the list. Alright, first thing. I gotta move some stuff. $3.95 Czech glass starburst flower. Teal gold. 12.5 millimeter 8-piece strand. What are they talking about? Oh, that's this. That's this. You know, I think it does help to go over this stuff first and then refer back to the list. Because if I just dove into this, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah. They're beautiful. Teal gold. Alright, love those. And then $2.75 Czech glass English cut matte teal 3.5 millimeter 50 beads. Whoa. I didn't realize there was that many on this strand. I don't get these very often. They are beautiful. Okay, after that is $3.95 Czech glass 2-hole flat back coin matte teal 18 millimeter 5 millimeter thick. Wow. See, I love that information. How many people tell you how thick a bead is? They don't usually say that. It would have just said 18 millimeters, but it actually tells you how thick the bead is. So cool. Those are amazing. Alright, after that is Czech glass. Wait. I'll go down. $7.50 Amazonite smooth round 6 through 6.5 millimeter 7.5 inch strand. Beautiful beads. So that's these here. I could tell they're really nice quality Amazonite compared to the stuff I have because they're darker. Look at how beautiful they are. I feel like the prettiest Amazonite strands are the darker ones. And also I gotta point out how amazing these are together. Look at that. They're very close in color. Okay, so it's stuck on my finger. After that, I'm gonna make sure I'm in camera frame here. After the Amazonite is $3.50 Czech glass Brio drop. Sea Glass Mix, Sapphire Peridot Amber, 5 by 7 millimeter, 40. So that is this here. I've used these beads a lot, as you know, to make flowers. This is one of my flower rings here. These are calsilica beads, and so I thought it would be cool if I went crazy and I chose the same color seed beads that are in there, and they are the same color. I mean, look at that. That are in there. And this is like kind of my first flower design I made. Now if you go look through my newer flower videos, I do layers and layers of leaves, petals, teardrops, dagger beads. I'll put a picture up now of some really extravagant flowers I've made with all different shapes of beads. So these beads here I have used in some of those flowers, and if you want you can do that. They're really cool. The blue ones, the pale blue ones, are amazing because it kind of looks like raindrops. They're very nice. After that is $2.95 Czech Glass Oval Matte Rippling Waters Mix, 9 by 12 millimeter, 12-piece strand. Oval Matte Rippling Waters Mix. 9 by 12. That might be this. Oval Matte Rippling Waters Mix, I think. Yeah, I think it's this. It does kind of look like water. Great name. Those are beautiful. And then $3.50 Czech Glass Struck Brown Matte Sapphire Amber Mix, 6 millimeter, 30 pieces. Matte Sapphire Amber Mix. I think this is it. Beautiful. I love the opaque ones. I think this is actually this one. This one's sapphire. I think this one, oh, it's actually two-tone. There's opaque and clear. I was gonna say, oh heck, what was I gonna say? Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, isn't this periwinkle? This is sapphire, but isn't that periwinkle? And the other side of this is light sapphire. See how it's two-tone? That's what I was gonna say. Periwinkle blue. Alrighty. I'm gonna make sure that I don't got a camera. And next is $6.60 Sakura Agate Smooth Tube, 8 by 12 millimeter, 6.5 inch strand. This? Doesn't Sakura mean, I don't know if I'm saying it right, doesn't that mean flower in Japanese? Like a cherry blossoms? They're beautiful. I wanted to use the Amazonite beads that I got. I think they were tubes kind of like this, but they were faceted and they were all different. It was really cool. I wanted to use those really bad, and I tried, but I ended up going in the other direction. I ended up with those necklaces. But those are amazing. I love those. Alright, after that, $2.95 Long Bicone Peridot Cultured Sea Glass, 8 by 16.5 millimeter, 11 pieces. This? Yes, Long Bicone Peridot. The beautiful. And this is again because the bead is matte. When you get your skin oils on this, or lotion, whatever, it makes it look really, really amazing. It's beautiful. That is a lot of beads. 11 of them, and they're large. Very cool. Okay, next thing is $3.95 Czech Glass Mint Leaf Matte Olive Gold, 8 by 10 millimeter, 15 pieces, or yeah, per strand. I think that's this. Matte Olive Gold. I think so. 8 by 10. So 8 would be this way, 10 that way. They are gorgeous. I don't think I have this color in my stash. No, I don't, because I had just recently started getting these leaves last year. They're very nice. Okay, and then $2.50, Czech glass spacer rondelle, peridot ivory silk mix. Oh, that might be the little guy. 2 by 4 millimeter, 40 pieces. Again, it is spacer rondelle, peridot ivory silk. Yes, that makes sense. This little guy is so cute. I've used this a lot for bead weaving. They are like perfect seed beads to weave with. I've used them a bunch in my designs. But I can't go find those pictures and pop them up because I don't remember any of the names. So really, when before my hard drive broke, I can just like scan through past projects very easily and see, oh, there's that bead that I used, and show them up. So it's different now. After that is $2.95, Czech glass 2-hole square matte peridot amber 6 millimeter 24 pieces strand. This here, very cool. I like this a lot. I don't think I've seen transparent matte. Oh, I have. I've seen this in sapphire, the matte sapphire, but I've not seen this one yet. So very cool. Alrighty. After that, $3.75, Czech glass table cut carved square. This brown topaz Picasso, 10 millimeter, 6 pieces. Yes, this is it. Very beautiful. I will never get tired of Picasso. It's pretty much the most beautiful coating they can put on a bead, in my opinion. Last thing on the top section, so on the stranded sections here, the last thing is $7.55, fancy jasper coin. Oh, I was right about the name. 12 through 12.5 millimeter and round 3.2 millimeter, 15-piece strand. That's so cool. I don't think another company would tell you what the size of the spacer bead is. Look at that. They would just tell you the size of the larger bead. These are beautiful. I'm trying to remember, have I used fancy jasper? I wanted to say I used it in Amala. They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Very long strand. Okay, additional selections. $3.75, Czech glass, turtle Pacific blue, silk gold, 12.5 by 18 millimeter, 2-piece set. Don't hide from me, turtles. Alright, and it says the info on the bag. That's so cute. They almost look like water bugs. Very cute. Okay, and after that, I'm going to try to put it down here. I guess I should flip it over so you can see what's in the bag. And I'll move this up some. $4.75, Marquise Oval. White shell, 7 by 20 millimeter, 10-piece strand, natural tan. It's cut off. I don't know what it says. I think that's this. You can tell me here? Marquise Oval. No, it says natural tan something. Bag is hard to open. Wow, they really had to pack that in there. This is beautiful. Look at that. Do you see that? It almost looks like my cat eye nails. Yeah, like really fancy. Beautiful. Okay, I'm not going to fuss to get that back in the bag. I'm just going to sit it here. And then after that is $5.95, Sea Star Charm. White shell, gold. 16 millimeter, 6 pieces in a set? Oh, I know what they're talking about. This. So there's 6 in here. That's so cute. Oh, wow. So there's resin on them. So it's kind of like nail art. You know how you can buy gold nail art? They're in tiny containers. And you put it on your nail, and then you put like a builder gel or a clear acrylic over it and you encapsulate it. That's pretty much what they did with this. Very cool. I could feel it's raised, bubbled, or even like a, what's it called, Dimensional Magic, something like that. It has a bubble top where they encapsulated it. Yeah, and that one I just had, this one here. See that? I think that's part of the resin or whatever they used. Yeah, that's really neat. Now I want to make something like this. Okay, after that, $3.50 strawberry conch shell. Slice pendant. Size varies, 2 pieces. So is that what that's called, is a strawberry conch? Very neat. Oh, there's a hole drilled in it, right here. This is awesome. I kind of want to use these. I probably wouldn't use both. One's actually a little bit bigger than the other. Do you see that? And oh my gosh, this is making me think of that necklace that I did. The Soft Flex did the Surf's Up theme. Not last month, but the month before. I think it was. And I was so obsessed with that box. If you do not know the design I'm talking about, I'll put a picture up. Check out the ceramic Nautilus bead. It was so cool. Alright, next thing is $4.95 freeform pendant. Green and lemon cultured sea glass. 20 by 32 millimeter. So that's these. I like the yellow one. I've never really seen the sea glass or recycled glass in yellow. I've seen it in mostly blue and green colors. The beautiful. And I try to find sea glass where I live. I live on the east coast of Florida, and I cannot find it tumbled like this. Every time I find it, it's sharp. And it's usually clear. Never seen it in blue. Okay, after that, we have 4 items left. $2.95 long rice barrel aqua cultured sea glass, 8 by 30 millimeter, 5-piece set. So that must be this. These are very cute. Very cute. I've been addicted to knotting, I have to say. It's kind of an obsession, really. Those are gorgeous. One time I was fishing at nighttime, and I caught a giant stone crab. He was holding on to my bait with his claw, and in his other claw was a broken bottle, and it had a handle on it, so like a, I don't know, like some alcoholic liquor bottle, and he was holding on to the handle of the bottle. It sounds like a lie. This actually happened. A big stone crab holding onto my bait, and in his other claw was a bottle. So I guess he was drunk. It's really hilarious. I wish I had a picture of it, but it was so dark outside there wasn't enough light to get a picture. Okay, after the barrel bead is $2.95 Shoreline Stroll seed bead mix, 8/0 Tohos, round 6 grams. So that is these here. They're very beautiful. Cannot wait to play with these. Okay, and then it goes on to antique brass components, made in Greece, lead free. This is great. Did I skip over anything? Maybe I did. Did I skip over this? Long rice barrel. I did. I was going to say I thought that I did a good job and didn't skip over something, but I did. This here, $2.95. Long rice barrel, aqua cultured sea glass. 8 by 30 millimeter 5-piece string. Actually, I wonder if I read that, but I picked up the wrong thing. I might have done that. And you guys probably caught it. Oh my. These are cool. They're super smooth. I love these. Really neat. Okay. After this, antique brass, $3.95 scallop shell coin pendant, 23 millimeter 2-piece set. I love that they gave us pairs. So this is the top one because it's shaped like a coin, and look at how beautiful the back is. Actually, part of me is not sure which is the front. Is this double-sided coin or double-sided pendant? Because both sides are amazing. Both sides. And you know what? You could put them together like it's a locket, and then they would swing like this. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I love both of those. Really amazing quality. Super thick. Those are awesome. Okay, and these here, Nautilus length. These are $2.95. 16 by 27 millimeter 2-piece set. Yeah, gorgeous. Beautiful. Now this, oh wow, the back is pretty too. Man, they really got it going on. Look at that. It looks like it's cut in half. I have done tutorials with connectors like this, macrame tutorials. I did it with roses one time, so I'll put a picture in for that. This is it. I am going to link the Sam's Bead Box down there below in the description bar, and again you will see my coupon BEAD5 all caps to get $5 off your first box. Alright, so please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and follow me on my social media sites. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and X. Thanks for watching.